what I basically get inspired by, or what feeds all my artwork and imagery, is basically as a young boy. It's from my childhood, pretty much. So as a young boy, I was a principal's son, grew up in a little Wimmera town, a very small little country town, and felt a bit out of place there, or felt like a bit of a misfit or something. And basically all the art I ever do is basically from sitting on the roof of my house, or up the top of this big tree that I used to spend a lot of time in, and just looking out at this sort of empty town and wondering where all the people had gone, or where all the people were, and sort of dreaming about being somewhere else. And that's kind of pretty much what I do my pictures about. That's sort of it's all probably a bit of fantasy and stuff, a long time ago, but it's a very melancholic sort of feeling. And it was maybe on a Saturday afternoon, we were in the main street, and probably everyone was at the footy or somewhere. Just this emptiness, this sort of like deserted town, and yeah, so that's basically what inspires me, and pretty much everything I do sort of comes back to that feeling.
So is the Australian landscape really the thing that is it where you're...
It's not really, well it is, my art's got the Australian landscape in it. It's a rural setting, but that's just the setting really.
Where it is.
Yeah, so it's just more of this emptiness and loneliness, and this yearning to be somewhere more exciting, or be someone more exciting. My prints deal more in that narrative with the people. My paintings are more just the landscape, or the townscape. The way I combine the two, the paintings are like, it's like theatre. The paintings are like the scenery art, and the prints are like the actors.
When we were just looking at that print before with the house in the countryside, and there's someone on the roof, that's you on the roof then, is it?
Well, sort of. Yeah, it's just dreaming of flying away. Yeah, I do a lot of artist books and things, and the narrative really works with the wood engravings. It sort of suits sort of little storytelling and so on.
Can you talk a bit about the different mediums you're using? I know you really more as a printmaker, I think, than say as a painter.
As everyone.
Is that just because you've been doing printmaking for much longer, do you think?
No, I've been doing painting much longer. Yeah, no, printmaking I only discovered that in more recent times, probably. I was always a painter, and I did painting in high school because I had very excellent art teachers, but we didn't have any printmaking. I never did a single print, or not even a potato cut. Then I went to art school. I just did painting and a little bit of sculpture, not knowing any better. Then I tried for 1 or 2 years after art school to continue painting. Had no idea what to paint, had no subject matter, and then I gave up. And then I discovered printmaking later on, and then I really took to printmaking. And in the meantime, it's all a bit embarrassing, but I was pursuing for about a few years singing and music and showbiz. And I wanted to be a songwriter, but I couldn't write any songs. I pursued printmaking because it suited me. But printmaking was good too because wanting to write songs, printmaking suits that better than painting. And the wood engraving especially really was suitable for narrative and telling little stories, which is sort of what I wanted to do. But it's a lot more difficult doing that in painting.
Right, so the storytelling really has gone from one medium to another, but you find really the printmaking is where you can really...
Yeah. If I could write songs, I'd do that, but I couldn't.